What you're seeing is the first ever face tracking application for Star Wars Squadrons. Face tracking is just like VR, but essentially without the headset. You're able to rotate your head left, right, up and down, and it will reflect the head position of the pilot in the cockpit. For some Star Wars Squadron players, this is a perfect alternative to an actual VR headset, because as of recording this video, VR headsets are still a luxury, especially when playing in VR doesn't necessarily make you a better player. Well, today that's going to change, as we're going to bring you at least halfway there to a full VR experience in Star Wars Squadrons. And the best thing is, it's going to be totally affordable for you to do it. And all you need is the camera from your iPhone or Android. Doesn't matter which one. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can get this full head tracking VR in Star Wars Squadrons without any VR headset required. Hope I'm not butchering his name here, but a massive thank you to John Goring, who made this application and helped me put this video together. But without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the video. So, as you can see from this gameplay, we've got John moving his head in any 3-directional movement and it reflecting in the Star Wars Squadrons cockpit. Perhaps you see a TIE fighter fly past the left side of your A-wing. If you want to see it, you literally turn your head to that side of the monitor and the game will rotate its head to look to that side of the monitor. Or perhaps you want to lean in a little bit more to see all these cosmetics you've got for the dashboard of your cockpit. All of this is possible and so much more with this application. I mean, I don't have to sell it to you guys. This video content here is probably more than enough to show you that this definitely adds to the gameplay experience. So, you're probably wondering, how is this done? Now, for some VR enthusiasts, you're probably wondering, is this using Track IR? Track IR is this weird, wide-angled kind of webcam that you put on your monitor or your laptop. It's an optical motion tracking sensor which can easily identify your head's rotation and position. Kind of like what most VR headsets do anyway. They're not cheap though, as they come in at $150. But Star Wars Squadrons doesn't support Track IR, despite many people asking for it. And besides, even if they did work, at the price they're at, I don't think it's worth it. Especially how we want to make this as accessible as possible for you guys watching. Now, just to clarify, this isn't a tutorial. I'll link to the full tutorial on this, made by John Goring, in the pinned comment down below. Follow his steps and you should be able to set it up relatively easy. But for those of you who want a quick rundown of exactly what's happening and what you're going to be using, you're going to be using 3 different applications, 2 for your PC and 1 on your phone. These 3 applications are Smooth Track, which is on your iPhone or Android, Open Track for your PC, and True Open VR, which is also on your PC. Now, Smooth Track is a $10 application. Made by John Goring himself, it uses the AR capabilities of your smartphone to track your head in 3D and then sends that data to the free app on your PC called Open Track. Now, if Squadrons did support Track IR, those are the only 2 applications you needed and you'd be done. But unfortunately, it doesn't support it, so we have to use a different application called True Open VR. And basically, that acts as an in-between and emulates true VR movement in Squadrons. And that's basically it. Smooth Track uses your smartphone camera, sends that data over to Open Track on your PC, sends that translated VR data to True Open VR, and then True Open VR forces Star Wars Squadrons to act like it's in VR mode. I really hope I made that sound as simple as possible. It isn't as difficult as it sounds if I didn't, as it is a relatively straightforward procedure. Now, I get it, the application does cost $10, but this isn't just for Star Wars Squadrons. You'll be able to use this in a various amount of games. You'll be able to use this in Microsoft Flight Simulator, War Thunder, Elite Dangerous, various racing games, and so much more. So if you are one of those people that do play a lot of simulator games but don't have a VR headset, but also play Star Wars Squadrons on the side, man, this thing is like absolutely perfect for you. If you're really not convinced, I'll probably do a full live stream of this, just so you can watch me use it in-game. But for now, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of game footage, just so you can get a full idea of how it works in Star Wars Squadrons, and then after Star Wars Squadrons, maybe a few other games as well. Okay, so what did you think of that? Honestly, I think this is really, really cool. I think many people can't really afford a track IR, and if they really wanted to get something like that, they'll get a VR headset. So applications like Smooth Track definitely make it a lot easier for people to get in on an entry level. I actually saw this on the Star Wars Squadrons subreddit, and I contacted the person that made the post. That person was John, and when we were talking about it, he mentioned pre-version 2.0 that you could have this feature, but you could only move your ship around. You couldn't rotate or essentially turn sharply in a different direction. So it pretty much made the game impossible to play, and it was more of just a proof of concept. So I wasn't really pumped on the project at that moment in time, but when John came back with full movement in Star Wars Squadrons and the head tracking, I just absolutely knew I had to bring it to you guys. This was just too good to not share. I was a little bit bewildered by the setup myself, but honestly, after going through John's tutorial, it was a really straightforward, easy procedure. And honestly, I think it's a lot better than my DK1 series headset. Honestly, trying to play Star Wars Squadrons at 640p is not fun. But with that all said and done, my question of the day to you guys is, are you actually going to try this out on your copy of Star Wars Squadrons? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. I will be doing a demo of this on stream sometime this week as well, so don't forget to subscribe to that. Also, ring the bell and all notifications. But other than that, I have been Charlie, you've been watching EcksToo, and I'll see you in the next video.